Now, glaucoma is very interesting. So many people in the world have it. It's probably the second largest cause of blindness, but the major cause of permanent blindness. Well, cataracts, of course, are curable, and cataracts are number one. I'll give this talk for Dr. Sundaresan. This is his paper, because here we know the pathophysiology of glaucoma, and it could affect various areas, back of the optic nerve, the vascularization. What causes this genetically? The cupping, axon transport, and retinal cells, the retinal ganglion cells, and peripheral vision loss, all this. So what causes this? We can see, of course, the trabeculum. Primary open-angle glaucoma is our main interest. Angle closure glaucoma speaks for itself. But a lot of this is genetics. So we have a very complex set of genes in glaucoma, as I alluded to in my opening talk. It's genetically, physiologically, but also it's a neurodegenerative disorder, because we're dealing with the nerve fibers. And we have about 500 genes associated with the various types and areas where glaucoma occurs. Here we could have the endophenotypes, a region in the eye that goes haywire because of the genetics, causing maybe not increased pressure, but can cause loss of vision. We could have so-called normal pressure glaucoma, but the vision disappears genetically. Here we could see the breakdown, high tension glaucoma, the genes associated, the AIOC, the AIOC, well, normal tension glaucoma, the OPTN is the main cause, the Ks, and regular glaucoma. So parts of the eye in the pathway can be inflicted by different genes, the optic nerve, the trabecular meshwork, etc., etc. Juvenile open-angle glaucoma. Of course, we'll talk about retina in a few minutes with Dr. Natarajan, but the trabecular meshwork gene analysis, a group of genes could affect that. So we have that there's no single molecular pathway for primary open-angle glaucoma. Some suggest that some inflammation could be in there and senescence. I don't think that old people have senescence, but they do get glaucoma. In India, we can see the different types of genes that could affect the population in different areas. Here's the gene break for this part of India, the eastern part, and then we have the western part, all different. Here's the western part. So we could have the different types of variants and novel deletions. This is a major area, that's IC16, it's a risk factor. And myelin is a causative factor too, with the cupping and with the area. So in conclusion, it's really an interesting, complex neurological disease. We are dealing with nerves. Please understand that. We think in terms of pressure, but when we do OCTs, we're looking at the nerve pattern. So it's clear from the recent studies that inflammation and senescence could be pivotal, but it's really genetic. So we have to have an opportunity to develop the novel and effective interventions also, and it may be possible with gene transfers in